Hey, what's up guys? In today's video, we're gonna be covering the cost of living here in Southern Highlands. This is gonna be one of my favorite videos because I personally live here in Southern Highlands. So let's take a ride around the community and we'll break down the cost of living. As always, when we start our cost of living videos, we always start with some coffee. So we're gonna check out Perk Up, a local coffee shop here in Southern Highlands. So here in Southern Highlands, there's a local shop called Perk Up. It's a cool little coffee spot. Leo, show them some of the background here. So we got 3 lattes to start. That total came out to about $18. So we're gonna start our day here with some coffee, have a quick team meeting, and then we're gonna check out the rest of Southern Highlands. We're gonna go through utilities, housing, rental prices, and we're also gonna hit up another grocery store. Last but not least, we're gonna cover gas prices. Next up is Smith's. We're gonna do some quick grocery shopping so you get a good idea of what some groceries and some produce would look like for you and your family. On today's shopping excursion, we're starting off with bananas for 59 cents. We have organic chicken breasts for $3.99, organic ground turkey, $7.99. Rolled oats for all of you health nuts out there that enjoy a healthy breakfast, $3.29. And of course, for all my Hawaiians, we found some Spam today, $3.19. And with Spam, you need some good rice. So we're gonna give this to Leo, a 10-pound bag of jasmine rice, $14.99. And again, being from Hawaii, we grew up on Simon. Simon here at Smith's, 79 cents. We have our organic bread, $5.99. A 24 pack of Dasani water for $4.99. 2% gallon milk, $2.89. And a dozen eggs for $1.09. This brings our grand total from today's shopping trip, $49.79. So there you have it. We just wrapped up our quick shopping experience over at Smith's. Today we spent about 49 bucks. And as always, we're shopping for one. So if you have a family of 2, 3, or 4, you could probably just multiply that. So you might be looking at a couple $100 if you're feeding a family. These were just some general items that I would normally buy probably. So just to give you guys a good idea. Now we're gonna run over to a Chevron, give you some gas prices here in Southern Highlands. And I know we usually price out the main essentials like bread, milk, water, some meats, but if you guys have any interest in knowing what some specific items would cost, drop that in the comments below. We'd love to go out and find something specifically to help you guys understand what the costs are here in Vegas. Right on your side. Booyah. All right, so the cool convenient thing about this Smith shopping center here in Southern Highlands, there's a Chevron literally on the other side of the parking lot. So let's make a quick pit stop here, and our 87 grade gasoline is $2.75. Our 89 grade is $2.93, and our 91 grade is $3.11. And for all of you that have diesels, it's $2.69. We don't see that too often, but this is kind of cool today. There's actually a diesel pump here for you guys to take a look at. I purchased my first home here almost 10 years ago, and I've lived here ever since. It's such an easy place to get around. There's so many amenities to the area. We're coming to you guys today from Somerset Hills Park. This is a park that's very, very convenient in the middle of Southern Highlands. I used to bring my daughter here when she was a baby. There's some swings at the far end right next to the tennis courts and a splash pad and the jungle gym, and I used to just hang out with her and just let her play. So definitely, if you have a family, this is a great part of town to be able to live in and be super convenient, so that way you can get out and enjoy the outdoors. According to Redfin, the median home price in Southern Highlands is about $382,990. This is actually up about 9% from last year. So for most of you that are thinking about relocating here to Las Vegas, the market is very, very hot right now. Homes are selling at an extremely quick pace, especially anything under the $400,000 range. There's a lot of people that are relocating from Los Angeles and other parts of the country, maybe a lot of higher cost of living cities, because one of the great things about living here in Nevada is that there is no state income tax. So if you are thinking of moving here, don't be surprised by how quickly homes sell. So the number one thing that you want to do if you are thinking of buying when you make your move is to get pre-approved. Talking to a lender, figuring out your finances, your credit, and getting an actual pre-approval letter is going to be key to help you when you do decide to purchase. And when you do relocate here and you look to buy, one of the great things about Las Vegas is that we do have a down payment assistance program. We can actually cover 5% up to $20,000 towards your down payment. The great thing about this program, you can live anywhere in Las Vegas. You just have to have at least a 640 credit score and make less than $98,500 a year. So the guidelines are very, very lenient, especially for first-time home buyers. This is a great way for you to finally become a homeowner. There's a lot of misconceptions about purchasing your first home. A lot of people that we talk to feel that you have to put 10, 20% down. In some instances, you could be looking at $50,000 to $60,000 just for a down payment. But with this down payment assistance program, we could literally cover that for you. So if you check out our YouTube channel, there's actually a couple of videos that we've shared and some testimonials with some clients that we've actually covered their down payment, and their buyer's agent was able to negotiate with the seller and cover their closing costs for them. So they only have to come out of pocket a couple $1,000 to become a homeowner. That's actually less than what it would probably take you to go ahead and rent an apartment here in Southern Highlands. And if purchasing a home is not your cup of tea, or you're not ready to make the leap yet, don't worry, you can always look at a rental here in Southern Highlands. Generally speaking, rents are gonna range anywhere from $1,100 to $1,500 a month, which is actually slightly less than the national average. So there are options, whether you're looking at an apartment or a single family home. There's a couple of even high-end luxury communities where those rents usually start at about $1,700 to $1,800 for a one-bedroom apartment. So just depending on your lifestyle, whether you're a bachelor or if you have a family, or maybe even just you and your pet, you may want to consider maybe some of these luxury apartments that have more amenities, or you just have your normal run-of-the-mill apartment complex that might have cheaper rents. Maybe you're looking at $800 to $1,000 a month. Just depending on your taste, location, and obviously the biggest thing are going to be the amenities that the complex does offer. Most places will normally have a community clubhouse. There's usually a community pool. The one thing, like we did mention in another video, is if you're not a fan of the heat, you might want to find a place where you can put your car in the garage. Obviously, if you're getting in a garage, that's probably going to be a few $100s extra in your monthly rent that you have to account for. Another thing I want to add about housing in Southern Highlands, there is an HOA fee. So the HOA fee is about $65 a month, and that covers a lot of the common area maintenance. So a lot of there's trees and shrubs that you see within the community. Those are all taken care of by the HOA. So just something to keep in mind when you are shopping for a home here in Southern Highlands. Double check with your real estate agent to make sure the HOA fee. Also, if you're in a gated community, there could be a second HOA fee or a SID or LID fee as well. So the SID and LID fee is a special improvement tax that is placed on the homeowner when they do purchase a home. A lot of the homes that were built here in Southern Highlands should have already paid off the bulk of these fees. But if for whatever reason they do get passed on to the new home buyer, that is your responsibility to pay them off. So again, check out the HOA fee. Make sure there's not a second HOA fee if you're in a gated community, and the special improvement tax, because all those fees combined could be an extra few $100s a month towards your monthly mortgage payment. So that way you have a good idea of how much you can budget for your payment going forward. So now we're gonna hop into the utilities section of our video. We're gonna run through some monthly bills that you could expect living here in Southern Highlands. First up, we have Cox Communication. Cox is one of the main service providers for internet and cable services. The bill that was received last month from Cox was about $102. Next up, you have NV Energy, which was $249. Next, you have Republic Services, which was $46. That is the trash bill, which is paid every quarter. Then our gas from Southwest Gas was $19.76. And the water bill last month was $34. And if you're like me and you don't pay DirecTV or some of these other larger cable providers, I personally use YouTube TV, and my monthly bill runs about 60 bucks a month. Now, the thing to remember here in Las Vegas, obviously in the summertime, your energy bill is going to be a lot higher due to the fact that you're running your AC constantly. And then in the wintertime, your gas bill will increase as the energy bill decreases. So stay tuned as we start bringing you more videos as we hit the wintertime, so you can see how the gas prices will change for your monthly utility bill. That was a quick video about Southern Highlands. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Hope you found this video helpful, giving you some insider knowledge, since this is where I live, with gas prices, food, groceries, your utility bills, and even taking a look at some of the parks that are in the area. Thanks for watching our video, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel so that way you can get the latest on all the information and videos when it comes to living here in Las Vegas. We'll see you on the next one.